Hey everyone, bloodmako here, and this is my Lufenia Plus video for we will just call him Birdman because I have no idea how to pronounce his name. For Birdman's event, I decided to do a run with. In fact, I'm just gonna see how far I can bring Noctis in the Lufenia Pluses. I'm not sure if we can even use him in the Shinryu difficulty, but we'll see. So brought Makina. Honestly, I have no idea who to bring other than Makina because I needed a solid damage dealer, and Noctis kind of dropped off as a damage dealer sadly because when he was on release, at least he was the few that could do a follow-up attack. In fact, I think he was like the OG one. That was his whole kit. Basically, he could do follow-up attacks. And when his burst came out, he was the only one until Cloud of Darkness, I believe, that could do a follow-up attack on any moves that would hit the enemy. And well, basically now it doesn't even matter. You know, there are so many counter comms, there's so many follow-up. So in fact, almost every character has a follow-up attack now. So Noctis isn't special anymore. And he also dropped off as a damage dealer. I'm not exactly sure why Square Enix did that because his kit revolves around low turn count, and basically it's just a DPS race. You're racing against the Orb, you're racing against turn count, you're racing against letting the enemy take a turn. So yeah, I feel like he dropped off quite a bit, and even with the rework, in fact, I believe this was a rework. They just pushed it earlier because he was supposed to get a rework with Prompto, and yeah, even with the rework, he's still not able to do you know, any damage that a normal damage dealer should be able to do. You know, you got Lock that's coming up soon. You got Makina. You have Noel. You know, these damage dealers are able to do damage that is, you know, way off the chart, and Noctis can't even do half of the damage. Well, you may argue that, you know, Noel can do about 800k, Noctis is definitely able to do 400k. Yeah, but what about someone like Makina, you know, who is able to do a HP burst plus effect, you know, thingy on demand, and that's normally about 1 million damage, you know, if properly buffed or anything. Noctis, even when properly buffed, is never able to even remotely come close to that 1 million. You know. The only thing that can do that kind of damage is his burst plus move, you know, Legacy of the Lucy, and that's it. You know, you can only use it twice if you burst plus him. That's it. It's kind of a joke actually, but yeah, I'm pretty pissed about that. Oh well, you know. Square Enix obviously doesn't really like Noctis much. Even gave his move to Luna Freya, as I was saying in the previous video. So yeah, I'm pretty upset that in fact, my favorite character among all the Final Fantasy is getting this kind of treatment. Anyway, coming back to the fight, we just saw the Orb pop up. In fact, not really just, he popped up quite a while already. So the Orb, it triggers when the boss hits 80%, and that is an individual thing. So if one boss hits 80% or 79%, only that particular boss will trigger the Orb. So it is very possible to, you know, just focus down one boss and then switch over to the other boss. The only issue is that in terms of skills, in terms of burst effect, that might be an issue if you're focusing on one boss. And to increase the Orb count, you actually have to take damage from your own skill or an enemy attack, so when you do a HP attack. But I'm assuming since the Orb doesn't go, I mean, it is capped at 10, and the Orb is only at 10 obviously, and what I'm trying to say is I don't think the enemy will be so HP spammy, because if they do, then it's very easy for us to just maintain the Orb. I mean, granted, we have to lose HP, but you know, people with last stand, there's so many people with last stand nowadays. I'm pretty sure our Queen has last stand, even though this is not shown in the video. Porom has last stand, Freya has last stand, so you know, we are not really in any danger of dying, especially if the boss doesn't target the same character at once. So I'm pretty sure you can just let the boss go. I do know that when the boss takes a turn, he actually inflicts a debuff on your party members. I'm not sure what the debuff does. I'm pretty sure it could be a poison damage, which is why you don't really want to take too many HP attacks from the boss, because it might push you off the last stand threshold. I am also pretty sure that the debuff, if there is a HP sap, it will not count towards the orb, because if not, then you will just tick too often. So yeah, I mean the whole point of this Lufenia is to sell Birdman, right? So and Birdman is able to reduce his health on demand, you know, on call. So yeah, not really in doesn't really make sense if the orb refreshes too often. Okay, right there I believe I summon just so that I'm able to get Queen's LD, not LD, get Queen's EX as soon as possible, because I had to use Shiva here because I was trying with Frit, and Queen's EX just doesn't come up fast enough for me to be able to reset the orb. And yeah, so I went into the EX, and I used the EX and went into the summon, and that's just so that I can build Queen's EX bar, EX recast, whatever you want to call it, build Queen's EX again. So yeah, that's the reason why I went into summon, and I know that there's 9 turns, but yeah, I'm not going to take the chance. Also, Queen taking 2 turns in a row, that's really nice. I kind of needed that, I believe. Not exactly sure, but yeah, I think I needed that because Queen's EX charges really slowly, so I think towards the end of the fight, the orb was at 1 turn, and yes, granted, Queen's turn was the next one, so she'll definitely be able to reset the orb, and I would definitely be able to kill the boss within 9 turns. It's just that, you know, just in case that you know, the little bit that Queen is not able to recast, you know, to get that recast, because now you can see the EX moving. So yeah, you can see she's about half charged right now. In fact, I should do a lot more launches if I'm trying to build the EX gauge bar. That's something I should have done. I should have paid more attention to at the very least. Probably my other Noctis, now it's just straight up to do to kill B, because he's the lower one, and then really focus fire on A once B is dead. Not that I got anyone else to focus fire, but yeah. Because I don't want to split my focus. I want to just focus on one boss and then switch my focus to the other one when like, for example, B is dead. So that's the reason why I brought a Noctis friend. So right here, going to knock my own Noctis burst form, or burst sequence, significantly lesser damage. I'm assuming because yeah, the burst effect is about to fall off. Not that it really matters. He is honestly just here to do damage, and even though I'm not doing cap brave damage, I'm not sure exactly sure what I did. I managed to do cap brave there, but yeah, he's just here for the damage, and I'm hitting the HP required cap anyway, so yeah, it doesn't really, but most of the hits anyway. I look at that 400k for Noctis warp step plus. Yeah, that was a plus. That's disappointing. He should be able to do 800 on demand like Tifa, you know. That's sad. But anyway, coming back to what I was saying. Right, straight out damage, focusing almost all my efforts on A, and only switching to B just to get the launch in. Yep. Sadly, the EX bar I believe do not charge when in summon. So, or rather when in burst. So, yeah, can't. Wait, I guess it does a little bit. Or did it? I can't tell. I didn't notice the jump. But yeah, that's the reason why. Here is actually just for me to buy time and do as much damage as possible. Because yeah, you can see the orb is actually taking down pretty fast. It's already at 6 turns, even though I just came out of the summon. Oh, sorry, 8 turns. So yeah, the orb is a pain because of the cap as well. It's capped at 10 turns only. So I would have really liked for Queen to have her EX up now. But you know, it's fine. I still have 8 turns to play around with. yes, granted there's 2 bosses for me to kill, but you know it feels doable, you know. But right here I'm actually forced to focus on B because of Noctis LD ability, warp step. So for those of you who do not know how Noctis work, when you have warp step on your party members, you will jump in front of whoever you're targeting. So for example, I'm targeting B, I'll go in front of B. If I'm targeting A, I'll go in front of A. And they kind of fix the break sequence because it used to be you will jump in front of the target after he breaks. So yeah, that was pretty annoying because then you have to really plan. But right now it seems like they kind of fixed it because I jumped before the break. So yeah, it would have been amazing to get Queen's EX right here as well. But as you notice, just a little bit is off. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. And I was counting the turns, 4 turns, and just nice the last tick of the orb will be on Queen's turn. So I was pretty lucky. I was lucky that Queen, the orb is just in line with Queen's EX recast when it comes back up again. And I'm also really lucky that in the summon Queen is able to go twice. You know, if not, then yeah, definitely you would not have been able to, or rather you would have been super tight. You know, super nerf wrecking. But yeah, it's kind of nice that there are 2 Noctis on the field and Noctis actually did the finishing blow. But yeah, guys, very annoying Lufenia fight. I actually tried it so many times. Of course, you have some. If you can always just bring someone like VV as well, you know, he's definitely able to maintain the orb. It's just more of a health issue. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.